Hey there, how y'all doing? This is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. And tonight, I've got a sweet little baby I picked up a couple of weeks ago. This is a Colt King Cobra 357 carry. It's a 2-inch. And let's talk a little bit about this Colt. I'll bring you up a little closer here. I'm still trying to figure out this goddamn light thing. Like I got big old circles and shit. But anyway, ignore the damn circles on my glasses. Maybe I tip my head down like this. I picked this up on sale. These things are expensive, even the little ones. But I've always wanted a snake gun, because I don't have the money to go out there and get one of the new pythons. But I was looking for a 357 snub nose carry, and when I saw this thing come up, I kind of went with this instead of the Taurus. Now don't get me wrong, the Taurus, various Taurus 357s are good guns, but man, this thing here, and the more I've shot it, the more it grows on me. It took me a little bit to figure out its character, but now, yeah, it's got such a sweet trigger. So let's verify she's empty. And the thing about this one, it's got 6 in the cylinder, so you got 6, and of course it is single and double action. Single action, 3.5 pounds maybe. Double action, maybe 7. And it's different than many other revolvers double actions. I mean, this is sweet. Just a steady, straight pull right on through until the break. It's nice. But 357, this thing brings the mail. It's got a fixed rear sight, and I don't know if this is a pinned front. Yeah, it is a pinned front. You take it out through the front, I guess, or pull it out. It's got kind of one little dot up there at the front sight, and see a little Colt right there, and the emblem on the front. This is just a good feeling, nice pistol, and I'm very happy I got it. It feels real good into the hand, and hell, it's a Colt. It dang well better. And for, I guess I got this for $7.99 on sale. I think they're going for about 100 more. It has a kind of a hog type grip. Nice rubberized feeling grip. Perfect setup for your fingers. And yeah, it's a wheel gun. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it. Now the trigger, I guess you could say, is fancy. Of course, there are some people say, "Oh, I've shot Smiths for so long, I can't do a Colt because the cylinder release is backwards of the Colt. You pull it back instead of push it forward. So you pull it back." I train with it enough. No big deal with me. I mean, hell, you got the Smith, you push forward. You got the Colt, you pull backwards, and you got the Ruger, you push in. And so anyway, this is my little new addition. In fact, she gets to go out on the carry circuit tomorrow. She's part of my rotation now. I put about 300 rounds through it. Mix 38, 357, jacketed plus B, all that. And it handled all of them, no problems whatsoever. Of course, it's a revolver, so typically that's what you're going to get. But I just got done cleaning it and watching an episode of The Old Man. And then I intend to watch some episodes of that Terminal List. Of course, you got all the libs saying it's terrible. Well, that means I got to check it out. If the libs say it's bad, well, that means it's probably pretty damn good. So, anyway, let's talk about the gun. So what I'm going to do is do a little breakdown, give you nuts and bolts on the desktop, and we'll go from there. All right, so here she is. Pretty pistol. Almost a nickel-looking stainless. Very shiny. So let's give you the rundown on it. It's a 357, of course, 38. Revolver. Hammer fired. Single action, double action. Finish is stainless. Barrel length is 2 inches. Capacity is 6 rounds. Overall length is 7 inches. Grips are Hogue overmolded. Cylinder finish is matte stainless. And the weight is 26 ounces. So this thing feels like it's built like a tank, and yet it's very light and very carryable. Now, of course, let's see, we'll read what this thing has to say here. Colt King Cobra is reincarnated for 2019 as the 6-shot 357 Magnum, big brother of Colt's double-action revolvers. This 2-inch barrel-spurred, hammer-fired King Cobra carry is the ideal concealment carry 357 Magnum revolver. The King Cobra carry sports a heavy-duty frame and brushed stainless steel construction. And the features, very reliable double action and LL2 linear leaf mainspring design. So you can definitely feel it in that trigger, that double action trigger. It's unlike any other revolvers. And, I've got, a 629, I've got a 460 Smith, and this is a primo thing. But anyway, that's kind of a up close and personal look at this guy. It's still a little smudgy because I cleaned it up, and so that's kind of our breakdown of this King Cobra snake gun. All right, so we can compare this King Cobra with some other snub nose revolvers, so you can get an idea of comparison size. So here's a Charter Arms Goldfinger. It's standard kind of ultralight 38 snub nose. Tell that they're similar in size. Then you've got the Ruger LCR. Ruger's just a little bit smaller, not much. And then bring in, I guess, the big guy snub nose, which is the 629 44 Magnum. Of course, that's a large frame revolver with just a small barrel, but anyway, that'll give you an idea of how it stacks up to other snub nose revolvers. Really nice gun, though. You will not be disappointed if you pick one of these bad boys up. Alright, so here's the box that the King Cobra come in. Nice blue box. Decent box. I mean, for that amount of money, it should be pretty nice. Of course, this has been opened previous to this. But here's what she looked like. Got a nice little thing of instructions right here, and basic paperwork here. I got this from Palmetto, but that's what the box looks like it comes in. I mean, You figure for that amount of money, Colt kick out a sticker, but there's no stickers. Gotta have a sticker, you know. Anyways, not a bad box though. It's lockable, I guess. Well, also it came with the lock, but I already got rid of that. All right, let's try this Colt King Cobra carry. Running some 38 special through it. First shots with the snake gun. And one light primer strike. Let's see if it's go this time. All right. Now let's try some 357. All right, so 357, do it single action. Yeah, baby. Now we got some 38 plus P. God damn it. Take that back. We'll just run some 357 through here. Kind of got a mix. Gonna be all double action. I like it. Let's see what she did. Got a couple of flyers, but for the most part, this is pretty accurate. Run the Colt 57. Okay, so we've got a Colt King Cobra carry. Snub nose. Let's see how we do. Start with single action. All right, Rick trying out the King Cobra 357. Six shots. All right, so I think tonight we'll put a wrap on this thing. This Colt King Cobra, 2-inch carry, 357 Magnum revolver. This thing is a pleasure to shoot. I mean, hell, just pulling the trigger. Verify she's empty before I start pulling the trigger. Just feels so nice. And it's accurate, fun gun to shoot. Even when you're pushing full loads, the recoil is not that bad, even with the buffalo bore. I mean, I've had worse recoil on other guns. This is nice. Just a pretty gun, and for 357, solid made gun, 26 ounces. Of course, that's empty weight, and of course you've got 6 rounds, 357 Magnum. Now I'll say this about 357 Magnum, goes back to my cop days. Was in a little bit of a shootout with a couple of bad guys, and I shot, and of course I had a 686, and I shot 3 rounds at them with that, and they threw their guns down, and then later was putting the cuffs on him, so what the hell, I would give up that. And he was like, hell, I knew the sound of a 357 Magnum. We didn't have anything like that. So, I don't know. Interesting little side note. But if you ever get a chance, I know they're pretty expensive. They're going between $750 and $850, $900 nowadays. But you get a chance to get one, oh man, that's a good pistol. So I give it multiple thumbs up. Great gun. Got rid of the damn circles in my eyes and tossed the glasses over there. And I'm not really that blind without them, but anyway, this is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. I'm kind of boiling away right now, but hell, it's Texas in the summertime, so what do you expect? And thank God I'm out here in my new digs, air conditioned, much better than the 115 that's in my garage right now. This right here is 81 degrees. I'll take that any time. But anyway, coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas, this is Weapons Tech Mac. By the way, I never ever say that. I think there's one video I've said, hit subscribe, like us. You saw the little comparison with the other revolvers. If you like those, go check out my other videos. Hell, I think I got 110, 120 pistol reviews or gun reviews out there on my channel. So subscribe. You know, I'm not a big fish or anything like that, and I'll never get any money from this because the fact they always hit me with some copyright claim because the fact I'm using some kind of, I'm using Dwight Yoakam and Buck Owens to start out with, and I'll use some classic rock to finish up with, and I'm just doing this because I like reviewing guns. Am I a super expert? Well, maybe on some things, but some of the things I'm just kind of learning as I go as well. And so anyway, hit subscribe, and I digress. So anyway, this is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. God bless Texas, God bless the United States, and long live the Republic.
Get your motor running.